Hey guys, I'm Jackson Cobalt. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. It's been a while, but I have been busy. I wasn't going to use you. You're too low level. Unfortunate. I'll give Soren the Meteor Tome, though. Alright, what was going on here? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I did have to use you. Like, protect the sage. Expects me to use these guys, but I legit... Oh yeah, I was gonna actually throw Titania in. Just to have another unit. Okay, let's do this. Steel Sword's probably the best bet. Yeah, alright. I should put Nyla one over so that Raphael could also sing to her, but fine. A 0% hit? Are you kidding me? Yeah, let's get rid of the Steel Great Lance here. Oh, I guess not. Wanted to get rid of it on my turn today. And double, but okay. Hit rate's back, because I'm attacking up a ledge. Super overkill, okay. Chess key. door. Yep, steel axe is enough here. And I got a door key. If I'm here and I use Bray door. Like, that just obliterates the door. Endurance 30. Lamau. Ooh, I'm doubling on Meteor. Interesting. Well, if that's the case, I might as well try and take out some of the more bulky guys, apparently. Getting weighed down by your own spells, aren't you? No, actually, surprisingly not. It's like exact kill. What does this look like? Pretty alright for Vika. I can put Vika over here. What does this look like for you? That's also pretty alright. You know, I could do that. Oliver, Duke of Tanas, I have a care. The last time you faced these enemies, you were defeated, humiliated, and your Heron slave trade was exposed. In the good graces of your fellow senators, you were saved from death and hidden away here. Behind the backs of the Apostle and Prime Minister, we have kept you safe. Do not fail us. Understand, Senator Hetzel. Rest assured, the savages who dare set foot in my home a second time will be eradicated for the glory of our goddess. Ugly creatures deserve nothing but an ugly death. You will not regret the lovely mercy you've shown me. Oh shit, I completely forgot about that. Didn't even see that. But hey, they're firing up a ledge, which means that that is, like, terrible for their accuracy. You know, it's totally possible to stun on the first hit. You don't have to wait for the second. Guess I'm finally giving Titania some experience. For the first time in either game, actually. Nice. Another chest key. Good. Nice. There's a lot of experience, huh? What's the fastest thing? I think the fastest thing here is to chest, unlock, get a statue fragment, and leave. Chest, pop Blizzard, and leave. Move Soren up here. Move Soren here. And have him use an Elfire, clear this guy out. We fly the crow down here so that Mist can heal her. Then use the weaken steel axe. And Raphael can come over here and sing to everyone. Nice work. We pull Moram back. Moram's defense 32, but I think it's like B. But then this one is likely going to take almost like 20 something. 16, 19. Technically, I think Worm can handle this, but that's going to be an issue. Means that we need to get Ike to one tap here. And Titania just kills. Pretty simple. Then Moram can come over here. Nyla can come all the way up here. How bad is Tormod into the Archer? Not terrible. I think I just pushed Tormod over here. Items. I'll equip the Floret for defense. Just so that I have 1-2 range. Yes, Nefini has Provoke, but of course she can't pull aggro away from Squishy Archer with no 1-range weapon. Okay. Rope's almost at maximum strength and max speed. After that, it's just his luck, defense, and res. And that means that I can bonus experience manipulate. Just give him maximum stats. Nice. Tormod's not being completely useless. Oh, well, you didn't need to do that. I was gonna heal you up anyway. Get one extra movement space if I do it this way on Mist, which is pretty good. Okay. Mist can just attack up ledges. That's insane. As I did kind of accidentally overlevel her. She has a better hit rate attacking up than they do attacking down. What the fuck? Do you have a healing? I can Gelder, have her use the Vulnerary, and then have healing passive from... Cover. Okay, over here. Well, the mission here is to rout the enemy. Might as well keep pushing forward. Oh, wow. Stephanie is also very close to maximum stats. That's because she's also very close to maximum level. Oh, they're physic users, huh? Nice. Oh, shoot. I did not see that. In the end, my dreams were left unfulfilled. The people of the desert, someday, they will be free. Oof. I'm not resetting for that. Then... Vigor. Oh, well, you're both doing it. Okay. S-ranked swords? What the hell? No chest key. New chest key. What? You can get a blizzard. Give it to you instead of this Hellfire. Alright, there we go. 1-2 range. I don't care so much about this guy's crossbow because, well, crossbow. Jill will survive it. So will Har. If I want it to be slightly more optimal, I would have definitely had Soren Yu. Oh. Interesting target choice. Stop feeding Nifini so much experience. She's growing too strong. Yeah. And attack. Here we go. We're gonna feed Ike. Oh, we finally used the Aether. One of you has to have a chest key. Do you? Nope, neither one of you. Okay. I don't have a 1-2 range on her right now. Blue gem. Well, I can send that to Convoy. Did anyone else have a best key? Missed it. I have seen death's vitas and returned ever wiser, more exquisite man. Take it in, bask in the beauty. Oh, I'm also triggering Adept. And another Adept. Except I think I'm out of... yeah, uses. Come on, resist it. No! I'm just gonna Galder here, actually. But I have just enough chest keys. Soren's defense. 23. Your avoid is 90. A lot of them barely can even hit you. Like L sleep, is this why it's hitting all my guys? Why not just attack either Ike or Soren? Why did you have to get provoked? Constitution 12. Guess you can't push flyers in this game. But you can totally run down here and shove over this way. Arbalist. Is that one I already have on you? No, you have the Akar. Slightly weaker than the Arbalist. So I also like to point out just how freaking long Car's been asleep for. They'll still try to attack us, I think. Jill's resistance isn't very strong. Fortify. That's actually a really nice staff. That's the one that heals all surrounding units. Yep. If units is L sleeped, it's just like might as well be dead. Still so many beautiful things that I don't own. Oop. Well, it's a magic attack. Raphael has good mag resistance. Guess I was not paying attention to that. That's fine. Hey, but I get to see what Raphael's transformation does. Does he start flying? It looks like he's walking. Oh, his resistance isn't very good unless he's transformed, huh? Who's in most need of the tiny amount of experience? Probably no one in this group. We'll just give it to Ike. Well, another storm weathered. It's late. Everyone try to get some sleep and be ready for tomorrow. Wiped out. Not a man left standing. It must be the will of the goddess. You are. Raphael, how? You're still alive? I'm so glad you're safe. I have nothing to say to you. So, you know then. What we did was unforgivable. I was against it from the beginning. I argued with the others time and again. What's the use? It doesn't matter what I say now, Raphael. Despite everything, I'm happy to see that you're alive. But I beg of you, stay away from the capital. You must not anger the goddess. I've seen that man before. He's a pretty influential senator, isn't he? His name is Hetzel, Duke of Asman. I owe my life to him. Ike, I'm sorry, but can we talk later? Raphael needs to rest. Yes, of course. So, why are you guys here anyway? You won't believe me, but it came to me in a dream, Ike. A dream? Yeah, shortly after the light turned everyone to stone, I had a really strange dream. I don't remember it very well, but it was like there was a voice in my head whispering encouragement. When I woke up, I knew what I had to do. I knew that everyone who hadn't been petrified was heading to the Tower of Guidance, and from there we'd all be saved. I had the same dream. I thought this must be divine revelation, so we left the desert to make for the tower. Sounds more like Yune's handiwork. Agreed. This is her way of gathering able bodies. I suppose a goddess of chaos will do things her own way. Yune? Isn't that the dark goddess I keep hearing about? Could I even be listening to her? I can't really put it into words, but I can feel it inside. Listening to her is the right thing to do. I guess it's a lot like the dream you described. Milagoos are pretty intuitive. I feel it in my blood that Yune is the goddess of our ancestors. Alright, that makes it a little easier to come to grips with. Are you feeling any better? Yes, much. Sorry if I worried you. That was quite a shock. No problem. Can we talk about it? I'd like to know about you and that man. Yes, Hetzel? It was some time ago now, a little before the Serenus massacre. I was alone outside of the forest. There I was found and captured by Bjork slave traders. The slavers sold me at auction, and the winner was Lord Hetzel. I didn't know until later, but the bidding for me among the senators was extremely competitive. Lord Hetzel actually spent much of his fortune on my purchase. After he took me home, I fell deathly ill, mostly from depression. Lord Hetzel was deeply moved by my plight. He brought me to a temple and spent many days nursing me back to health. I have no doubt that he saved my life, but my wings never fully recovered. I haven't been able to fly since. Lord Hetzel felt terrible. Do you know what he told me? He said once you fully recover, you can return to the forest. Members of the Heron clan, we can look inside people's hearts. I knew the truth of what Lord Hetzel said. He was being absolutely honest. I knew I could trust him from that moment on. Then the Serenus massacre. I didn't need to be told. I would have felt the suffering of that many of my brethren from anywhere in the world. Lord Hetzel never said anything, but I knew that the senators had murdered the apostle and blamed my clan. Because of the monstrous ambition of a handful of evil men, my entire race was burnt to ash. Thiel, Last night I returned to the temple. Something happened to me there. Some sort of force took a hold of me. Next thing I knew, I was lying in the sand. If Queen Nyla hadn't come, I would have died right there. I didn't even realize how far I was from my dear home. So, Duke Hetzel is both your savior and your enemy? Hetzel was not directly involved, nor did he give orders to those who were. Something about him still troubles me, though. Whenever I think of him, I feel chaos boiling up inside from his heart. I sense it in myself as well. I have the same feeling welling up in me. I suppose that's why I can accept it in him. Her people, the remaining Heron tribe, they've also changed. King Debarn said many times that Raisin and Leanne are far from typical Herons. Yes, I was surprised when we met again. They're both so strong, and vitality seems to shine forth from within them. Makes you wonder if chaos is really all bad, doesn't it? I'm starting to think that the world is a balance between chaos and order. What do you think? I don't know. I think there are some things we're not meant to understand.
Tibarn's group passes quickly through Salmo, drawing steadily closer to the Imperial capital. The hardships of the journey lead the group to overcome their racial differences and form bonds of friendship and trust. However, Almeida, the Queen Mother of Dayan, remains alone and aloof, lost in thoughts of her own.
Chapter 5, Unforgivable Sin, huh? I hope Lady Almeida is alright. How's she doing? Mason's song seems to have calmed her for now. I see. At first I doubted her claim that she was the daughter of that useless old lizard. But even I had trouble holding her down. Me. She's no ordinary Bjork woman, that's for sure. I agree. Lady Almeida and Prince Krithnaga share a striking resemblance as well. Not just their faces, their mannerisms too. Is that how Bjork spot blood relations? Villagus use scent mainly. Speaking of which, something has been bothering me about Almeida. She has no distinct scent. It's as if she's neither Bjork nor Laguz. She actually told me something that I wanted to ask you about. She said that she lost her power when she became pregnant with King Peleus. So the ancient songs are true. What songs would those be? It is said that the goddesses forbid Laguz and Bjork to procreate. If a couple breaks the taboo, the punishment is dealt to the Laguz parent. He or he loses the power of the Laguz and becomes something that does not belong to either species. Did you hear something? Who goes there? King Debarn? If the songs are indeed true, then it is my duty to keep the Honorable Hawk King from being alone with my bewitching queen. Do you not agree, Your Majesty? Who? My apologies for the lateness of the hour. Proper social graces are most difficult to observe in wartime. Bastion! I have been absent for a long time, Your Majesty. I apologize again from the deepest place in my heart. Oh, you're all right. How I worried for your safety. Sorry to interrupt this tender reunion scene, but where on Tellius have you been, Lord Jester? What have you been doing up till now? Come on, I'm listening. Out with it. I suppose, as one as swift as our king of the skies is unlikely to count the patience as one of his virtues. Fear not, I shall tell you everything, but first, I must ask you both to step away from each other, from other ears. And would it be possible to rouse the prince with the elegant white wings? You're asking me to get racing? Fine. But do me a favor and talk like a normal person, would you? It's a terrible habit of yours, Bastion. I have never known anyone who talked so much but said so little. Ah, my dear beloved Lucia. My dear beloved Lucia, it pains me to imagine your piteous tears during those cold, lonely nights without me. Be of good cheer, little one. This day you may weep tears of joy in my loving embrace. Never the optimist, eh, Bastion? Joffrey, is that you? It is. Joffrey, you're safe, too. Valencia, I swear that I shall never, ever leave your side again. Oh, I'm so glad. Hello. I told you not to sneak up on me, Volk. Your Majesty, this is Volk, a spy and fireman in Count Bastion's employ. He was working for Ike during the Mad King's War. Perhaps you remember. Our captive has disappeared. He has been gone for approximately half an hour. He escaped? No, we must find him. Here is your next assignment. Find the escaped prisoner immediately. 2,000 gold. I'll be fine. Make it quick. Understood. And very rude of me, after I was the one who asked you here, but we have an emergency. You all gather here again once we capture the escapee? That's fine. I'm not very fond of the dark anyway. We'll gather later. Joffrey, give me a hand, would you? I'd like to take him to the carriage. Lucia, do you know who that man is in the black cape is? I was curious too. It's no use asking, though. Neither Bastion nor my brother would say anything. And Joffrey? I didn't think he ever kept secrets. Mysterious prisoner? A man shrouded in black? It's a big night for secrets, isn't it? I haven't yet quite joined my party. No, Bastion did. Bastion and Joffrey did. Okay. I'll use this just to save half a level up's worth of experience. Well, now. I'm not using Grom or Zehart. Not using Lucia either. Or really, Heather? Okay, shop, sell items. The red gem was still on her. Okay. Bird bow. Not very thing. I can buy killer weapons. Not that they're incredibly good. I feel like they're not great. Especially considering they're like more expensive than anything else right now. Yeah, I can buy Worm and Kuro, even though I don't have a dark magic wielder. Ally stuff. Okay. Let's do the intro conversation. Ah, Queen Alencia! Amy, you're safe. Oh, I'm so glad. It's so good to see you. I came here with General Joffrey. Joffrey? I went outside on the day the bright light engulfed everything. At first, I thought that time had stopped. And I realized time was normal, but everyone around me had been turned to stone. I rode around the city to investigate. I found this little girl crying in Khalil's bar. You find anyone else? What about Largo? No, how tragic. How am I going to tell Khalil? Mommy is here? I want to see my mommy. Yeah, she is here, Amy. Lucia? Yes, your majesty? Amy, do you want to see your mommy? Here, take my hand. We'll go together. Yay, I can't wait to see her. How unusual. I can't believe a small child like that has been saved from petrification. Isn't she the first? King Tabarn, Prince Raisin. I'd assume that only people with a certain amount of power were safe from petrification, but I guessed wrong. I'm wondering if there are even rules at all. Mommy! Amy, you're safe. Thank goodness, I'm so glad. But Mommy, Daddy couldn't move. He wouldn't say anything. Wah! There. It'll be alright. Mommy will take care of Daddy. Mommy and Queen Alencia are going to save all the people who can't move. Everything will be alright. Daddy will be back soon, I promise. Alright. Sheesh, all I'm saying is that you should take it, Ilki. No, you're older than me. You must respect one's elders. It's yours, Janaf. That's not fair. You only say things like that when it's convenient for you. We're only 5 years apart. 5 years is 5 years. You deserve the perks due to someone of your age. Take it. You should call me an old codger. Come on, I don't care who keeps it. Just to make a decision already. Shut up, Tabarn. This is between me and Ulki. Should you really be addressing your king with words like those? Who cares? It's not like anyone else can hear. Selfish little magpie. Hey, look at me. I'm Ulki, the solitary peacock. Alright, Janaf, that's enough. What? How am I the one getting scolded? You too, Ulki. You know how to press his buttons. Don't egg him on like that. Fine. What are you fighting over? They're arguing over who should take my gift. Neither of them seems willing to take it. Really? How uncharacteristically selfless of you to put up a fight, Wilkie. What do you mean, White Prince? Wilkie is being an ungrateful wretch for not appreciating my thoughtfulness. He'll never understand. Since the item is so nice, I thought that you should have it. I'm not the stubborn one here. Well, since neither of you want it, I'll take it. What? Prince Raisin? It'll come in handy during a battle, right? Then I'll wear it and fight next to Tabarn. Sure, it's good to be thoughtful and giving, but if neither of you appreciates it, there's no point. Raisin's right. Alright, this is for you. Raisin can be my one and only aide from now on. I should have thought of this sooner. But wait, no, I'll take it. No, I shall take it. Wookie. Once I have it, Janaf and I will discuss who should wear the item. Do you agree to this, Janaf? Yes, I do. I'll have no problem with that. Raisin? That's fine with me. As long as you agree to keep me nearby, I'm alright with whatever you decide. And it's a done deal. Now, don't you two feel a little stupid after getting lectured like that, and by Raisin as well? Sorry, Ilki. I apologize too. I've been with you and Tabarn since our feathers hadn't even grown in yet. I guess we know each other a little too well. Well, the White Prince certainly reminded me of who I am. I'm an aide to the King of Phoenicius. Me too. Here, Janaf, this is for you. Hey, wait a minute! You think you pull a fast one with me, don't you? Get back here, Ilky. Can reduce an enemy unit's luck to 0 1 turn after that enemy uses an indirect attack. Also, I can convoy, take Sakori sign, use Sakori sign, get tear on you as well. And they both have Wild Heart. Nice. And reduce an enemy unit's luck to 0. Can't actually throw it on either of them. And tear is a lot better than whatever that is. So. Board experience. I think there's a need for me to power level anybody. Now, what can I forge? Oh, I need it. Like, needs a forged weapon. Well, forged silver bow could be nice. With like a forged silver axe. Do I have enough to start forging like silver weapons? Like proper forges of silver weapons? I have like enough for like 1 proper forge of a silver weapon. If I were to make 1 proper forged silver weapon, I think I already have a sword. Would probably be a bow, because then I could pass it around. Because then I could give it to like Astrid right now. Probably the character who would struggle the most with getting kills. Oh, but if I did it on bow, it would be maximizing that. It's going to be too expensive. Well, I can probably safely sell this guy. And I'm never going to use Mercy. It's just a physic that no one has. Well, I guess Risk can take a physic. Ooh, the Ultima Bow. I don't think 15% crit is worth it. Oh, plus 10 hits, fine. Items. Give the iron longbow. That's matter. Support. Does anyone here have extra support availability? Yes, I'll support these two together. These two, finally. Okay. So, we have a bit of a predicament. I know it's none of your affair, but we would greatly benefit from Lagu's assistance in our hunt for last night's escapee. No problem. I could use a little exercise before breakfast. Thank you, King Tabarn. Please follow me. Why are the others up so early? What's going on? The Disciples of Order. Are we under attack? No, Your Majesty, it's not the Disciples of Order. If you'll excuse me, I must go. Wait, Joffrey! Who does he think he is? Let's follow them. Bastion, what in the world is going on? I insist a straight answer. Your Majesty, sister, why are you here? That's not important. Explain why 3 feral ones are here. See that odious man among them? He's controlling them. He's using fell magic to summon the poor Lagoo souls who were turned into feral ones. He's the man who escaped our custody last night. Volk found him just now. His name is Izuka. He designed the process that created the feral ones. What? He's the butcher who twisted the lives of my kingsmen? He won't die quickly. I'll make sure his screams are heard and pernicious. Gallia, even Goldoa. Dare not speak to me that way again. My work is humanity's greatest triumph. Depraved? Ha! Show them the meaning of genius. Come, my children, defend me. Come, my feral ones. We can't let a creature that twisted roam free. We must fight. So, no. No. But yes to Joffrey. I'm assuming that no one's carrying anything stealable. You just have rewarp. That's a lot of Lagoos. Let's fight. Oh, these guys are, like, quick. Like, almost none of the enemies here have range, so I don't have to worry about range, I just have to worry about one. Which is nice. Oh, well, we got Soul unnecessarily. And another completely unnecessary strike. There. Boom. Okay, there we go. No, I forgot about that. Died. Dead. Okay, we're fine. Get your speed increased, please. Oh wait, shit. I keep forgetting that that Alencia can use stabs. I keep not equipping her with one. Also, Bastion can also use stabs, and I didn't equip anyone here with stabs. Ooh, nice. Oh, actually, I didn't need to use that. Brave Lance isn't strong enough. Damn. Well, actually... I didn't even check what it, this is probably a kill boss map, isn't it? Yeah, defeat boss. Okay. I'm testing out the waters and how far, like, how good Tabarin could just tank everything. Though I am appreciating just a good amount of experience being given all around. Nice, weapon level up. It's like a level with theoretically infinite amounts of experience. Because it just keeps summoning more and more enemies. See, like, I need at least one other unit. Because I can't just solo with Tabarn. Because he keeps having protectors. So I need to bring Tabarn and Alencia in. At the very least. If I remember correctly, when you level up a weapon level of a Laguz, it, like, just increases the stats of their strikes. Makes them deal more damage, more accurate, higher crit chance, things like that. This would be a good map for me to have remembered about staves and putting them on my staff wielders. Might. 8 might. Yes, it is. Goki has less might because Janaf was the one who just got his strikes increased to S rank. Unless I get a... Oh, I was gonna say unless I get a critical or tear, I'm not gonna get the kill there, but I got a crit. That's enough. Let's go. Shortest rating done enemy. Yep. Enemy phases in this game get insane. Exactly. Drop you there, because then I can... You have to turn off animations, not because you don't want to see the animations or because they take a long time on your side. It's because if you try and play the game with animations, for enemy phase, you just can't... What? Oh, Ranulph's there. I legitimately cannot see. I'm close to finishing this game, I think. Hopefully I'm close to finishing the game. I want to finish this game, and then I want to finish, and I want to start and finish at least one playthrough of, Three Houses before Fortune's Weave comes out. Oops. Damn it. Okay. I didn't even see him there. Alright. Let's reset. And let's actually... Hello? Oh, hello? Okay. OBS fully crashed. Yeah, OBS fully crashed when I reset my game. Okay, Alencia, Convoy, take a healing staff. Bastion, Convoy, take. You can take a men's staff. Let's not put Grayson into bad spots. I can already say I'm not a fan of this level. I mean, the level just seems like send to Barn and Alencia in as deep as they can go, and then use everything else as supports to help clear wave, letting them go further. Okay, clean. You there? Put you here. We can converse a little bit. Item, Olivia Grass, utilize. Send Kieran all the way up to start hitting that guy. We put... no. Joffrey. Here. Go. Okay, I'm gonna watch another, like, 10-minute cutscene in a bit here when I push to Barn to here. I'll actually push him. I'll push him over to here again. This time it's a 10-minute cutscene turn earlier. I can just, like, sink him straight into there. Have him kill as many enemy units as possible. Hellfire you. Unnecessary soul hit. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, you ready for the longest enemy turn in Fire Emblem history? Okay, well, this is gonna go on for quite a while. Without any interesting stuff happening. Maybe I should go put Adept on Alencia, but I like all my Adept users right now. I don't know if Alencia ever needs to hit 8 times. Or even 6 times. The crow ran up to Alencia and decided, nah. Whoa, hold on. Why is Alencia at 2 hit points? Please don't tell me Alencia can't tank this, because Maybe what she needs is the thing that lets her move first. I think actually she's just barely fine. I think there's like they're out of units that can attack Valencia. Yeah, run away and hide. Okay, well, even through 28 defense, she still lost that much. Well, I get to long range physics. Let's go. Alright, we need to send panel over here. Get you first and a hit. Nice. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. How much? 30. Okay. I get a pair. Nice. And there's a weapon level up. Nice. Mainly what I'm trying to grind here with Janeth and Uki is weapon level ups. More than anything else. Okay. That was fine still. Nice. Come on. Man, this is by far the longest enemy phases in a while. Hopefully I get at least one critical or gone. Nope, that's fine. Nice. Kill him anyway. Oh, no damage, huh? I guess Nailuchi's pretty weak. %0 hit rate. How you like to see it. Don't you see? If I am harmed, my knowledge will be lost. Can the human race survive such a tragedy? You fools cannot see the larger picture. You will have to be destroyed. Arg, but my work is still incomplete. Disgusting filth. I can't kill him enough times for what he's done. At least he's finally gone. No one else will suffer by his hands. I suppose that is all there is then. Legu's brothers and sisters, I hope your souls can find peace now. Hey, Count Bastion! The man in the black cape you left with us is in bad shape. We can't even hold him down anymore. Oh no. Your Majesty, we must return immediately. I will explain everything. Oh, thank goodness you're here. I couldn't hold him down anymore. Please follow me. God. Calm down, sir. It's all right. You're a strong man. You will pull through. Please, you must calm yourself. Duke Renning. It cannot be. Uncle? Uncle Renning! You are alive! Oh, you're alive! Grr. What's wrong, Uncle? Please speak to me. It's me, Alencia. It's no use, Your Majesty. Your noble uncle's mind has been broken by the drug that creates the feral ones. No! How did this happen? Uncle! Uncle! You must hold on, Uncle Renning! Forgive me. Please, give me a moment to collect myself. What happened back there? Who is that man? That is Duke Renning, the younger brother of Crimea's last king, and Queen Alencia's uncle. He was next in line to become king of Crimea, but he was believed killed in the first attack by Dayan 3 years ago. I see. And what's wrong with him now? Bastion, no more secrets. It's time for you to tell us everything you know. Duke Renning was apparently killed 3 years ago, but as you can see, he's still alive. Duke Renning was one of the strongest warriors in Crimea, and while Dayan tried to kill him, he survived. When the Mad King heard of his skill, he had Renning kidnapped and gave him the drug that creates the feral ones. This drug made Duke Renning even stronger, but shattered his mind. He became Bertram, one of Ashnard's infamous four riders. After Her Majesty and company defeated him, I had him taken back to my castle. I hoped to find a cure, but I didn't want to raise false hope. Your Majesty. I didn't want to raise false hope, Your Majesty, so I kept the secret. However, his mind continued to deteriorate, and there were no signs of improvement. As a last resort, I hired Volk to investigate a way to cure him. Volk quickly discovered that Duke Renning's transformation was engineered by a man called Azuka. This man had made himself an aide to the new king of Dayan, and was not difficult to locate. Feeling that Renning was running out of time, we kidnapped Azuka to learn more of the condition. Returning to Fair Castle, we had interrogated Azuka at length and discovered more about his experiments. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Bjork are affected differently by the drug than Laguz. Izuka then offered to create an antidote in exchange for his freedom. Did you agree to it? We refused without a second thought. Such a monster cannot be allowed to roam free. Besides, we know a more certain way to cure Lord Redding. The Galder of Rebirth. Prince Rayson, I beg of you, please save my uncle. I can't guarantee anything, Alencia, but I will try. Oh, thank you. Prince Rayson, thank you. Please, give me a moment to myself. I must prepare. Are you sure about this? I thought the Galder of Rebirth was too powerful and complex for a single Heron to perform. Usually that's true. Right now, however, Ashira's awakening has infused the world with order. Never felt stronger. What's more, Lord Redding's condition seems less severe than a true feral one. I think I can do this. Well, you're the expert. Just don't go taking any unnecessary risks. I won't, Tabarn. You needn't worry so much. I've grown a lot. Grr. Uncle, hold on. Ugh. It worked. He's sleeping peacefully. When he wakes, he should be his old self. Oh, thank you, Rayson, thank you. So, how's Prince Rayson? He's asleep with a big, contented smile on his face. He'll be fine. Suppose we should give thanks to Goddess Ashura. Her power gave his strength to Prince Rayson and saved Duke Renning's life. It's hard to think of her as the bad guy after seeing a thing like that. Goddess Ashura, huh? I can't die until I see what she looks like.
Ike and company managed to evade their persistent foes, finally arriving in Cien, the capital of Benyon. The Tower of Guidance. According to the creed of the goddess, which has been taught across the continent by Benyon, this is where the goddess Ashura will appear during times of great crisis to lead the people to safety. As even the smallest child in Benyon knows, the tower is sacred and mere mortals may not enter. With the world edging toward catastrophe, the tower glows like a pillar of pure light, as though to pierce the very heavens.
Endgame Rebirth. That must be the Tower of Guidance. It's so bright I can hardly bear to look at it. What's happening in there? Let's hurry, Ike. I can't imagine the glowing is a good omen. Running out of time. The outer gates of Cien. And the city gate is shut. I guess we'll have to force it to get to the tower. Ah, you guys made it. Scrimmier, I didn't realize your group had already arrived. Yes, we've been here for some time. I've been itching to go inside to see what the bad guys have waiting for us. Scrimmier listened to reason, however, and agreed to wait here with us. We know nothing about the numbers or strength of the enemy. It seemed safest to wait here for the rest of you to show up. We pitched tents outside the gate. Hello, Micaiah. Any word from Yune? He came back to me a number of times during our trip, but nothing for the past few days. I see. Do we know where Tibarn and Alencia's group is? No word yet, no. Ike, it's a waste for us to just sit around waiting. Why don't you and I have a look inside? Wait, what's happening? Get ready for an attack, people. Hinigus, what are you doing here? In an occurrence I'm told is increasingly common, we heard a voice in our dreams and followed it here. Lord Tibarn, I should have guessed your group would beat everyone here. We joined up with King Cainagus and mopped up the Disciples of Order around the capital. The only people left within the city are the ones who have been petrified. Good. I like air breathers with initiative. Yune, you here to give our next instructions? Yes. Good guess. Everyone, gather round. You'll all need to hear this. Good job, everyone. All 3 teams got here, and a lot faster than I thought you would. While you were traveling, I went around recruiting more help, including King Cainagus here. Unfortunately, it looks like Ashura had the same idea. By the time I made it my way to Goldoa, there was no one there. What do you mean? Where were they? If you're saying what I think you're saying, then we could have a very big problem. Lots of very big problems. I don't know for sure, Tabarn, but there aren't a whole lot of dragons altogether. But it looks like every one of them has joined Ashura. How could this be? I haven't seen them anywhere else on Tellius, so they must already be inside the tower. Let's camp for the night before walking into Ashura's own home. Lagu's Gem. An item that allows Lagus to maintain their animal form for the entire battle. Ooh, and Firth Naga is, like, fully joined. And Ina. Okay, manage skills. So, everyone I definitely am not using, I should just remove all skills from. I don't know how many people are going to be allowed in. think I'm bringing Bastion. Bastion's a maybe. But I don't care about Crow. I could just give Night Tide to someone else. Oh, Black Dragons only. Red Dragons only. Okay. And Shriek to Neyluchi, or maybe I could even throw it on. I could switch Naysala's Vantage out for Vantage on someone a little bit more useful to have it with. Double that to 32, that's pretty good. I think I remove this, and I assign Shriek to him. Then... Valencia can have a Vantage. Add a Vantage Rad. Yep. Aaron has Resolve. Leonardo has Pass and Cancel. I really don't think Cancel's good for him. Especially now that he's a marksman. I can remove Cancel. Pass is... alright. Did I get rid of Pass off of what's-her-face? Heather, move Pass. Jade. So many units. Oh my god, there's so many units. Okay. Remove Parity. I also remove Wrath from you and assign it to somebody else. Not Leonardo. Aaron can't have Wrath assigned if I want to put Wrath Resolve combo. Can't do that. Meg, with Discipline and Paragon, has too much going on. At this point, I don't think she needs both of them. She definitely doesn't need Paragon. Letting her have Wrath. I'm assuming they're not going to let me use... I think I've heard that they don't let you use all of your Herons at once. You have to pick one Heron. And if that's the case... Who's my highest level Heron? Raphael's at 14. Leanne's at 19. And Leanne was also the one I liked the most, to be honest. Aaron, Princes, and Princesses only blessing. Why can't I remove it? But all three of them have it. Why can't I remove it? I could put Celerity on Leanne. Rasanaki can have Shade because she's going to be a fighter and she doesn't have, like, she's going to be pretty close to the enemy without much defense, so giving her Shade is a nice... Who just, like, can... Who's a unit who can just, like, just straight run forward? I'm thinking, like... Valencia can get past just a straight run through. Like, fly through enemies. Is there anyone I'm bringing who's kind of still needs some experience? Probably Leonardo could use some extra experience points. Who's a character who doesn't really care about their skills? Doesn't even have skills to begin with, but is pretty strong regardless. What is Imbue? I can remove that from you. And assign a parity on you. If I remove Pass from Valencia and assign Imbue, that's... I need to find where my other Imbue currently is. My other Imbue is currently on, like, Jill or something. Yeah, I need to remove it from Jill and give it to Mist. Because then I can also remove Shade, because she's pretty good right now, especially after I give her... Oh, can I not run Miracle plus Imbue? Is it, like, hard stopping me from running Miracle Imbue combo? Maybe it doesn't let me use him... Oh, it doesn't let me use Imbue on magic classes, and Mist is classified as a magic class. But Alencia's class is not? Interesting. What is Jill's magic? 9? 20? Throwing Imbue on Titania. Okay, what is... I'm gonna look to find someone who I use, who has a very strong magic, who's in a martial class. Who has some good opening for... Marcia. Marcia has Nullify, though, and I think that's very useful for her to have. I guess I could give it back to Jill. It's not... It's 9 hit points on Jill. You know, I think I'm actually going to just give it to, Tanya for that 20 hit points a turn. Jill can get... Mist can get pass. I want a melee fighter who can't really... who isn't amazing at taking a hit back. Get given cancel. So I need Micaiah to rank up. That would be amazing. Move discipline from her. I could assign cancel. A pretty good combo. Wrath cancel is a pretty sick combo when I get low on HP. Discipline? Does anyone need discipline? I don't think anyone needs discipline right now. I mean, like... realistically, only sages. Okay, so now it's time to sell a bunch of shit items. Like the statue fragment. And this red gem. Have another shade? Somewhere? I can sell the corrosion. Pretty sure I can sell the discipline. Oh, that's a lot of money. That would be a lot of money. What if I... probably 2 more physics? Put them on Leanne for now. Ultimate throwing knife. Arm scroll. Don't care about, but there's a lot of them. Shine barriers and Lagoo stone. I think I'm good on Lagoo stones then. Ike already has one. Could give it to Edward. Marcia? I give it to Marcia. Now, Valora is a light spell. I can sell Valpera, but I don't have a dark magic user. I could sell one of these extra steel bows. Sell the iron longbows. I don't need them anymore. One steel longbow on Astrid's nice though. I don't see the point in this. I'll just sell it. Like, tier 1 can just be done by... Everyone who can use tier 1 can use at least tier 2, and so tier 1 has no purpose in my inventory right now. Speedwing could have a purpose. These herbs serve actually no purpose. I'm never going to spend a turn in this game healing 10 HP. 20 I could see myself using, depending on the character. I don't know about Valora. Valora is like the same as Thani, except it loses out on a lot of utility just to poison the enemy. I just might sell it, to be honest. Sell the extra killer bow. Okay. Let's also use some info here, just so that I can get good ideas. Okay. We're almost there. Tomorrow we head to the tower. Don't worry, Your Majesty. We will be right beside you. Although the long tested by the trials of the goddess Ashira, we shall overcome, and our mission will be laid to rest. Yes, what we do now, we do not only for the people of Crimea, but for all the people of Tellius. Yes, we shall succeed. You are a courageous queen indeed. Who said that? Uncle Renning, you all right now? Don't I look it? I stand before you in full health, thanks to your efforts, of course. Wonderful, I'm so relieved, Uncle. Duke Renning. Lucia, you have my gratitude for looking after Alencia so diligently. Bastion, Joffrey, everyone, you have my sincere thanks. Please, Duke Renning, it is our joy to serve Her Majesty. Our loyalty extends beyond the Queen. Please do not forget that. Thank you. I appreciate your concern, especially yours, Bastion. I stand by you, my lord. You have ever been my most loyal and clever confidant. What, was it possible for you to acquire the things I desired? Indeed, my lord, for you, to whom I owe my mastery of disciplines exoteric and arcane, no task is too difficult. Your sword, your armor, and your faithful steed stand ready. That the battlefield shall know your valor once more. You haven't changed a bit, Bastion. Always the clever one. Your praise is too much, my lord. Uncle, you intend to join the fight? Please, you mustn't push yourself too hard. My, how things have changed. Am I to take orders from my niece on what battles I am allowed to fight in? I am not a princess to be coddled and kept safe behind the vanguard, Alencia. I am a knight of Crimea, and I will be one until I die. As long as I live, as long as I am able to walk, and as long as I am able to draw breath, I shall fight. It is my duty. I understand. Swear to me, then. Swear you won't die. That you won't ever leave me alone. I swear to you that I will never leave you behind. I swear upon my pride as a knight, and upon my love for my country. Now, Your Majesty, please grant me the honor of protecting you in battle. Oh, Uncle, you may have to compete for that role, I think. Duke Renning, I will not give up my place as the commander of the Royal Knights, even to you. Let's take it outside, then. Perhaps I'll remind you of why you never won a match against me. As you wish, Duke Renning. I will also show you that I've spent 3 years preparing solely to defend the Queen from harm. I have made it my life. Uncle? And Joffrey, too. You too, Bastion. You too. Bastion, do something. Truly, I shall have to. After all, a match between such stalwart warriors needs to be judged. I believe I shall volunteer my services. Excuse me. Bastion! Oh, Your Majesty, let them be. Lucia, are you siding with them too? Doesn't all this remind you of a scene in Meliori from years ago? Tomorrow is full of uncertainty. We may live and we may die. Yet here we are, enjoying a little scene of high drama and glory-filled past. I'm glad of it. That's true. It's like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Why don't we follow them? We should enjoy our final night together. Of course, Your Majesty. Are you here to talk to me, or to Micaiah? I'm here to speak to you, Yune. You're very strange. What are you? That's a strange question, especially coming from you. Didn't you create us all? I didn't create anything. Not Laguz nor Bjork. But I know what they are because I've watched them change and grow over time. You're not something I've seen before. I'm the same as the girl you dwell inside. Oh, I thought Micaiah was the only one. She could hear my voice and sing the Gall of Release. But I learned others existed. There's that one boy who's always with Ike, or the little girl who stays by the Queen of Crimea. Oh. Is Largo supposed to be... I guess Largo is supposed to be a Bjork. No, not Bjork, a Laguz. Even though he's listed as a Bjork in the first game. Interesting. They're my comrades. We all live under the same fate. We carry the same curse in our blood. When you say these words, what do you mean? Why are you cursed? It means we carry the blood of both Bjork and Laguz. Bjork call us branded, and Laguz call us parentless. Does that mean your parents are Bjork and Laguz? Not always. It means that Laguz and Bjork mixed blood somewhere along the line. Bjork and Laguz rarely associate it that way. For them to conceive a child together is an even rarer event. What's strange is that the child bears no Laguz characteristics. It's just a normal Bjork infant. However, the Laguz blood lies asleep, waiting in the child's veins. Oh, one day the Laguz blood shows itself, marking the child's body with a brand. How old is the girl, I don't think she is as young as she looks. The other curse is that we age differently from Bjork. It depends on what Laguz blood the child has, but it always slows how fast we age. Micaiah says that's true. She's listening to every word you say. Please continue. The Laguz blood gives the branded unnatural powers. Bjork fear and distrust us because they can't understand those abilities. The Laguz are even worse. They treat us like we're phantoms, refusing to acknowledge us, as if we don't even exist. I see. It's easy to hide among Bjork. You just cover the brand and avoid getting close to anyone, never settle down, pretending you're normal. The Laguz are different. They can sense what we are, and they have an instinct for it. Not all Laguz know for sure, but the sharp ones figure it out instantly. Others just feel uneasy around us. Some never figure it out, but they're surrounded by the ones who do. Either way, the Laguz would never talk to us voluntarily. Why would you pay attention to someone who doesn't even exist? Why? That doesn't make any sense. How did things get like that? I would like to know that as well. It is said that a union between Laguz and Bjork is a crime against the goddesses. That's what I've always been told. That's silly. I've never heard anything of the sort. Heh. Why are you laughing? It's all been a lie. For hundreds of years, we've faced persecution, abuse, and installation. And for what? A lie? What's not to laugh about, huh? What's happened? This is all wrong. How did history get so distorted? Was it at a particular place and time? I don't understand. I've been asleep for too long. Almeda, you're safe. Earth Naga. Almeda, what's wrong? You're so pale and you've grown so thin. Oh, Peleus, my little Peleus, why? Tell me why. Almeda! Pull yourself together. Prince Kurth, are you there? Busy, Ina. Stay where you are. Oh. Ina, it's been a long time. I felt your presence nearby, but you never came to see me. Lady Almeda. I understand that you don't want to see me. I'm sure you hate me for what I've done. My brother Rajaon, your betrothed, he died because of me. Don't. It's not important. All that's in the past. What? How can you pretend like nothing happened? You can't. I know you hate me. You have to hate me. Go ahead. Blame me for what happened. Insult me. Do anything, but you have to hate me. I don't hate you, Almeda. Regéon made his decision. He gave his life to save you and his little nephew. Did you know that? He decided to sacrifice himself to protect you, and I can't blame you for what Regéon decided to do. But it would mean insulting my beloved for his sacrifice, for his nobility. Prince Kurth, my grandfather is here to see you. The king knows nothing of his visit. Nazir is here. Prince Kurthnaga, I'm glad to see that you are safe. Lady Almeda as well. It has been a long time. We haven't seen each other in over 90 years, I believe. Nazir, you returned to Goldoa? Yes. Nazir, I need to know something. Why has Goldoa sided with Goddess Ashura? What is father thinking? Laguz and Bjork have joined together to save the petrified. Why hasn't Goldoa joined the effort? As you wish. Lady Almeda, are you aware that the fact that everything happening is due to your decision to leave Goldoa? What? Explain, Nazir. King Degensi forbade the dragon tribe to use our transformation for the purpose of war. Almeda, you left because you did not agree with this policy, did you not? That's right. Shortly after you left, you met Ashnard and Dayan, and were united with him. However, your union begat a chain of tragedies. Did you know that the Red Dragon platoon which went in search of you was captured and turned into feral ones by King Ashnard? I had no idea. Ashnard needed Goldoa to get involved in his war. That's why he did everything in his power to provoke King Degensi. Most of you have never fought in a war, but even more than other Laguz, the Dragon Tribe loses control once they taste battle. Oh. Near the end of the war, we found out that Prince Regéon could not be saved. I thought the king would surely go on a rampage. At the time, we had no idea that Lady Almeda was still alive. The king thought he'd lost not only dragon soldiers, but also his children. If the war ended any later, had Ike not killed Ashnard, Goldoa would have joined the war, and we would have started killing. We would have destroyed the Dayan army, its co-conspirators, everyone. We would have not stopped until the continent was ashes. Then the spirit of chaos would have spread across Tellius, awakening the goddess and destroying the dragon tribe. That was the danger we faced in the Mad King's War. But Ashnard was defeated, and Regéon regained his sanity thanks to the songs of the Herring Clan. We escaped annihilation once. We took Prince Regéon's body back to Goldoa, and the king did not shed a tear nor fly into a rage. He endured his loss by himself. He endured for the sake of his last child and for the sake of his people. Goldoa remains neutral. Father. But now all that effort has been wasted. The war between Laguz's alliance and Bengion has spread through Dayan and Crimea. To top it all off, Goldoa can no longer stay neutral because of what Prince Kurthnaga has done. You're saying that's my fault? That I've started a war that my father tried to avoid? No, Kurthnaga, this was my fault. You fought because of me. This was not Prince Kurth's fault. Besides, the goddess Yune was not awakened by chaos sweeping across Tellius. She was awakened by the Galder of Release. By a Galder? Are you certain? Yes. It's what Sir Ike said. That's very strange. Nevertheless, the end result remains the same. Goddess Ashura has rendered her judgment. The Laguz and Bjork must follow her decision. What? Nazir? I've come here as a favor to the king. Prince Kurthnaga, you have to return to us at once. If we accept Ashnard's judgment, then we'll all be turned to stone, and that's the end of history as we know it. You expect me to lie down and accept that? How can I? When you're asking it, what you're asking is insanity. I won't do it. And you, Ina? I feel the same as Prince Kurth, and I have nothing more to say to you. However, I hope to avoid fighting my own people if at all possible. Azir, what will you do on the battlefield, Kurth? Will you face your father as an enemy? I will do whatever I have to. Ike, I have something to give you. Hey, it's called Urvan, if I remember correctly. I borrowed it from your father's grave. Why? Honestly, I have no idea, but I felt a sudden urge to visit Grail's grave on the morning of our journey. When I told Gifka my idea for the little side trip, he said he thought the same thing. I believe we were guided by your father's grave by a divine message from the goddess. When I saw your father's axe, I was convinced that I had to take it to you. I felt that's what your father would have wanted. Maybe he and my mother are looking over us from somewhere else. Alright, it's my father's, so it's only right I take it. Ooh. Who do I give axe? I give axe to you, obviously. A little less rank. 22 might, 110 hit. Amazing. Okay, who in this group doesn't have either a forged weapon or a legendary weapon? I can give Arcwind here. I can take Rex Flame on you. And then over on Thorin, I can Convoy and I can take Excalibur. Riss has a physic. Valencia can have a physic. It is, like, actually lagging to load this many characters. I kind of want to give it to Mist. Mist already has, like, a good selection. Mist is Fortified. That's better. Then I can give it to... Makai already has a physic, but Makai can have a second physic. Okay, supports. Do, I don't know, Saniki and Seagrin? Strengthen their bond to A. Do Meg and Marcia. So Nepini and have not Nepini and Heather. I already have that. Nepini and Jill. Can I switch it to Barn and Valencia? I can switch it to Barn and Valencia. Oh, fine. Let's forge a silver lance. Yep. Hell yeah! Woohoo! A 20 might lance. Ultima Lance. The Ultima Lance to... The Ultima Lance to Jill. Oh, Jill can't wield the Ultima. That's fine. Damn. This is going on... Kieran. Let's get another forged silver. I need to sell, like, literally just a little bit more stuff. Get rid of one elixir. Oh, some good stuff. Got a feeling. Hit rate and that's fine. Silverlance. This can be given. This Forged Silverlance can be given to Aaron. Not sure. Silver sword. No actual forging, but I'm just spending a coin. Nice. Nice. Slightly better than a normal silver sword. What does Neffini have right now? Here's Neffini. Neffini was part of Valencia's team. No, it wasn't. Neffini was part of Ike's team. Neffini. Okay, wow, I spent such a long time doing all that. Okay. But I'm gonna get to the start of it, and I'm gonna end the stream for today, and then, I don't know how much more this game there is, but... Oh no! What is it, Yune? What's happening? This isn't good. These soldiers, we've killed them already. But they've been reborn in flesh, but not spirit. Brought back from the dead? A miracle of the goddess. Blasphemy, you mean? How could the goddess of order violate the most fundamental natural law? Philosophy later, everyone. They're about to attack. Are you alright? Those dead soldiers really got to you, didn't they? We can't win. All we can do is kill the flesh, but she brings back... She brings the flesh back. We need more time. No, there is no more time. Everyone else will be turned to stone, and I will be lonely forever. There's nothing more that I can do. I failed. Yune, get a hold of yourself. Ouch, my ears. What was that for, you big bully? Who do you think I am? Yune, the god of chaos. The warm-hearted being who chose courage and love to give us the will to go on. Ike, thank you. As things stand, we can't bring everyone into the tower. We'll need support here to hold this position. But at the very least, how many are we going to need inside? They'll have much stronger forces inside the tower, not to mention Asher herself. We'll need to send our best 11. Oh, and we'll want 2 dragons and 1 from the Heron tribe and the Empress, plus it wouldn't hurt to have Soph. Understood. If that's everyone, I'll gather them together. And once we get inside, you can leave most of the fighting to Micaiah. Nice. Light Priestess. Something like this should work. We're ready. Okay, choose units. Okay, so I need these guys, apparently. Okay. And I get 10 more? Fucking kidding me. I built up so many units. Marcia. Nefini. Rolf. Valencia. Mia. Well, I have to pick one of those later. I'm picking Nan. Such a small team. I'm supposed to be ready for, like, anything with such a small team. I need more slots. Well, I need Soren, obviously. Mist? Oh, I need Mist. I definitely need Mist. Where's Mist? And then I need Leonardo and Boyd, and I guess I'm not taking Aaron because Aaron's a slightly... Aaron right now is a slightly worse Nefini, and Edward is a slightly worse Mia. But Edward... But double archers is something that I want. Blue mages, we have one thief. Currently I'm not bringing any mounted units or picking like shit. Hey. Do they need Riss? Am I gonna bin Riss? For who, though? I'm between Edward and Meg. Shit. Meg's already a lot higher level. But she doesn't have the legendary weapon. Okay. I should bring Jill. Jill's been good. You know, I've been like 4 more. Because if it was 4 more, I have Edward, Aaron, Meg. Edward, Aaron, Meg, Ranulph, or Edward, Aaron, Meg. Edward, Aaron, Meg, Kieran, Edward, Aaron, Egg, Astra. What? Why couldn't it like pick 20? Going from here, level up and care about, like, minimum 30 to 40, like, minimum 30 characters, and upwards of 40, like, yeah, minimum 30 characters. Train up a minimum of 30 characters, and then pick your best 10. That's cruel. Guess Jill's getting this. You know, I can actually give those to the people who are going to take them. I don't actually know if I'm gonna be able to have any just access to this. So that's why I'm loading up stuff here. Move 9 speed. Take one of these, like this. Use your speed wing. Make this. I'm sad I don't get to use Edward. I did not get to use the Dawn Brigade people as much as I would have liked to. I would have brought, like, all of them in, but I don't have space for them. Alright, well, that'll be it for today. Later, next time we stream, we'll be running through however long this goes. This has been Jackson Cobalt. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, stay awesome. Goodbye, guys.